আসসালামু আলাইকুম। ATN Bangla এখনকার আয়োজন এডুকেশন আমার আপনাদেরকে স্বাগত। আমি সিরাজুল বাসির চৌধুরী আপনাদেরকে শুভেচ্ছা জানাচ্ছি। আমরা চলে আসলাম নতুন টপিক নিয়ে কথা বলার জন্য। এডুকেশন আওয়ার আজকের পর্বে আমরা কথা বলবো একটা বিশেষ টপিক নিয়ে। তার আগে বলছি আমাদের আজকের এডুকেশন আওয়ার লাইভ ব্রডকাস্ট হচ্ছে স্কাই চ্যানেল 779। উই আর অন ফেসবুক অ্যান্ড ইউটিউব। প্লিজ ডু শেয়ার আওয়ার প্রোগ্রাম। আমাদের ওয়েবসাইট www.atnbanglauk.tv. Today we have chosen a special subject to talk about reading, and reading is so important. From very young age, children start reading, and if you think about from nursery, from reception, from year 1, year 2, year 3, and so on. So reading is so important to extend their vocabulary, and that helps children to do their writing as well. So there are, when you think about reading, writing comes, then speaking, listening. So we will be talking today about reading. Reading এর বিষয়টা এত ইম্পর্ট্যান্ট এবং স্টুডেন্টরা সবাই এনজয় করে যখন রিডিং করে, বিভিন্ন ধরনের জনরা, বিভিন্ন ধরনের টপিক. So we have chosen this topic today to talk about to some very young guests in the panel today. We have invited some students from primary school to come to talk about their reading habits, skills, what kind of genre they do, as well as different kind of readings they do, they will be sharing. So আসুন তাহলে পরিচিত হই আমার চারজন অতিথির সাথে. On my far right, Hafsa Ahmed, who is in year 3. Hafsa Ahmed, Assalamu alaikum. How are you today?
Good.
Only good? Not excellent, not very good? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see. Whole day you are in school and now you are sitting with me. Welcome to Education Hour. Now on my right here, another very known face who has been on Education Hour before, Jessica Muhammad. Jessica is the only person in the panel today who is in year 5. Others are in year 3. Jessica Muhammad, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Good?
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And nice to see you after a long time.
Thank you.
Welcome to Education Hour. On my left here, another year 3 student, Amira Ali. Amira Ali, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Everybody is saying good. No one is saying excellent or anything like this. Maybe you are feeling good now. Later on, you may feel even better. Yes? So welcome to Education Hour, Amira Ali. And finally, on my far left, Inaya Rahman. Assalamu alaikum. Inaya.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm great.
Yeah, I like to hear this. Great. Great is a good word, isn't it? Yeah? Good and then great. Maybe excellent and outstanding later on. Yeah? Good. Very good. So all of you, welcome to this program we call Education Hour, and today we'll be talking about reading. So who would like to start about reading? Okay, I'm going to ask a question first to think about this. Do you think reading is very important?
Yes.
Who thinks reading is very important? All of you think?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So, can I ask you first? Okay, Inaya, why do you think reading is important?
So you can get knowledge and it can help you with reading and also writing.
Also writing, knowledge. This is very good. What would you like to say about it?
Reading makes your brain bigger and it helps you for your in your future.
Future, in which way?
In like when you have a job or like if you want to be a teacher when you teach English or reading.
This is very good. So many different things. You said about the brain, yeah, as well. This is very good. Jessica, what do you think about reading?
I think the benefits are that you get more knowledge and your vocabulary increases.
That's very important, isn't it? If you have loads of vocabulary, you can talk, you can write, you can use them when you talk, you can use them when you write. Anything you can write, isn't it?
Yes.
So it is very important. Hafsa, what do you think about reading?
I think reading is a very important thing because it helps you with your grammar. Like if you're speaking, your grammar might be bad. So like reading, it helps you with your grammar and it makes your brain go bigger. And if you don't have that much grammar, it's not good because you're going to speak to people. Like if you're getting a job interview in the interview, you're going to speak to them, and if you don't have bad grammar, they might not like it, so they will not accept it.
Oh, this is very nice. I know you are in year 3 now. Are you going to apply for a job now or not now? Maybe in the future. I know you are in year 3, but this is a good thinking about importance of reading, and I am so glad to hear what you said. Right. So, do all of you like reading? Yes or no? So, what do you think, Hafsa?
I think I like reading because it like helps my brain grow bigger, and some like books they have like fun stuff that you may like, so you might want to read it.
So they have a reason, like some fun stuff you can do sometimes, and you can
could
read
find out new
Yes.
things.
new things. I like the word new thing. When you read something every day, so do you think every day you are learning something new?
Yeah.
You do. This is very, very good. Jessica, what do you think about your reading?
I like reading because the impact is that it helps my vocabulary knowledge and there's fun activities.
Ooh, this is very good. And what do you think, Amira Ali?
I like reading because I learn more facts, new things, and when I read, I always want to read more because I want to know more, and that is fun to read.
All of you are saying very, very clever stuff. And when you think about reading, there are different kind of genre, different kind of books. What is the, did you say facts? Something you said facts.
Yeah, non-fiction and fiction books.
Ooh, non-fiction and fiction. So what is non-fiction and fiction?
Non-fiction is where it's based on a true story, and fiction is where it's not based on a real story and it's like a tale.
Tale. So give me an example of non-fiction then. What do you think? Something.
Maybe like
Think about something true. You said. Maybe your friend can help a little? What do you think?
Like how, like animals, how
Yes,
they grow,
animals.
how they
Facts about animals.
yeah, fact books.
Fact books, yes. Maybe anything about history, geography, yes?
Yeah.
About human, about science. That can be non-fiction, isn't it?
yeah.
And who would like to say about fiction? Anybody?
I would.
Go on.
Fiction is like a person who makes a story up, and the readers get to read it, but it's not really real in the earth, and it's just made for like fun, discovery, and like adventures and stuff like that, for books.
This is very good. So when you think about reading, there are non-fiction, fiction, and within non-fiction there are many other things, and within fiction there are other things as well. Yeah. So what kind of story do you like, or do you usually look for in fiction? Fiction books. What kind of?
Like
Go on, you start.
I like adventure books.
Adventure book.
I like it because it's like I like going on adventures, and I like I sometimes watch movies that are like about adventures and books about adventures.
This is very good. Jessica, I know year 5. You're in year 5. So what kind of books do you like?
I like fictions and fantasy books because fantasy books and fiction books have a lot of detail and facts.
So this is very important. So what happened? One of you, I will say, just for one second, you will go and sit down, and then you'll come back again. I will tell you who will be going. Just another person will join in, and then after the next segment, someone else, you'll come back. প্রিয় দর্শক, আমরা কথা বলছি আমাদের আজকের টপিক রিডিং। So reading is so important from very early age. Children develop their, the vocabulary, extend their vocabulary, and that helps them in writing, in speaking, and also develop their skills. When they use lots of reading, well, when they read, they can do more writing as well. So that's what they are talking about. প্রিয় দর্শক, আমাদের ছোট্ট বিরতি পর আবার দেখা হচ্ছে, আমাদের সাথেই থাকবে। প্রিয় দর্শক, বিরতির পর আবার এডুকেশন আমরা কথা বলছি। আমাদের আজকের টপিক রিডিং। সো এডুকেশন আমরা রিডিং নিয়ে কথা বলছি। রিডিং ইজ সো ইম্পর্টেন্ট, and from very early age children, people, they develop their reading skills and they learn how to read. Yes, so today very young children from year 3 mainly and 1 year 5 child, they are sharing their thoughts and their interest about reading. So ATN Bangla UK program broadcast to Sky Channel 779. We are on Facebook and YouTube. Please do share our program. So I will go to our students. On my far right over there, Hafsa Ahmed. Hafsa, welcome back. And on my right here, Jessica Muhammad, welcome back. Amira Ali is sitting on my left. Amira, welcome back. And finally, another person who joined us just right now, Enaya Hussein. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
I'm good.
You are good. Nice to hear that you are smiling. Whole day school, after school work, you are still active. I'm so happy. Welcome to Education Hour, Enaya.
Thank you.
Good, good. So we are talking about reading. Enaya, if I come to you and ask you, do you like reading? Yes or no?
I do love reading
You do love reading. Why do you love reading?
because it likes help me. If my teacher told me if you need to do reading because it will help you do your learning, and when you're like in work and you, so basically if you need to say something to someone, you and you can't say that word, you need to read.
Yes. So through reading, you know the words, then you can use the words, isn't it? When you speak. So this is very important. You said very nice way. Thank you very much.
You're
I'm going to
welcome.
ask people. So you got different books here, and you will be sharing some books. In school, what kind of reading do you do? Who would like to take? Maybe Hafsa? What kind of readings do you do in school?
We do like AR quizzes, which you could quiz on the thing.
So you mean when you read, and then you can go and answer some questions through quizzes,
on
yeah?
the book. And
Yeah.
if you don't know it very well, you shouldn't be doing it because you have to read to like focus on the book. And then if you don't do that good on the quiz, like it's bad because that means you never read it that well.
So if you read properly, nicely, with concentration, then you can answer those questions or answer quizzes, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is one way of doing this. Any other kind of reading do you do?
So normally we just get a book, and sometimes you could do like this website where you could read like online books.
Online books, okay? So when you do online books, you can answer online as well. Am I right? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. So any other kind of reading do you do in school? Okay, Figure? Who would like to say? Amira? She said she does AR quiz.
We do shared reading.
Shared reading, yes.
And guided reading. Shared reading is where we all read together and we.
So when it's a shared reading, you whole class read together
Yeah.
with the teacher, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
And we've got guided reading where there's a group of reading, and then sometimes the teacher reads with them, and then the rest of the class do AR quizzes.
Oh, that's good. So when you do guided reading, you are guided by the teacher, and then or adult, whoever is teaching you, and then you can read, yeah, as a group. Okay, this is very good, very nice. So what kind of reading do you do then?
So we like read, and we do AR quizzes, guided reading, and shared reading.
Shared reading as well. Do you take books home?
Yes, we do. We take it and then we read it like overnight, and then we're advice we do like AR quizzes. But if you don't have one, we go to school and then we do it.
And who reads with parents sometimes, or your big older siblings?
Me.
You do. Okay, this is good. Oh, you do as well, isn't
Yeah.
it? Okay. Now, Jessica, I know you're in year 5. So year 5 also reading is very important because you are going to sit for the SETS exam next year, isn't it? So
Yes.
comprehension and other stuff. What kind of reading do you do?
So we do most of the time we do non-fictions, and at the end of the
God,
school,
yeah.
we do daytime. It's where we basically we take books home and read them And daytime is when you read a book in school.
This is very good. I got lots of stuff here. Okay, you can see that you are going to share some of the stuff here definitely. But before that, can you watch something to say why? I know you talked about reading, importance of reading, but we're on a short video clip, and that will show something that reading is really important. It's about that, yeah. So if you're ready, then you can watch this short video clip, please. Or I'll come to this in a minute. Okay, I'll come to this one in a minute. Amira, what kind of books you got here?
I have got a chapter book called The Lost Bear, where it is about a girl who finds
Show
out...
me the book. Which one is that? Oh, I can take this out. It's a chapter book, isn't it? Oh,
Yes.
as year 3, you did very thick
Yeah,
book here. Okay,
we read very
here
big
you go.
books.
Sorry, go on.
We read books that...
Face this way, please, to the camera.
We read books about... We read chapter books
Last
in year
Bear,
3.
yeah? The Last Bear.
It's about a girl who was reading a book and found out that there was only one bear left, and she went to go find the last bear to take care of it so that there wouldn't be 0 bears, because she would feel sad if there was no bears at all. And then her dad was a scientist who helped her find the bear, and then there's AR quizzes to do it.
Ooh, very nice story. And what's in there as well?
Artwork.
There's something else we can share later on. So what kind of book you got? Hafsa?
I got the same one as Amira.
Oh, Amira.
Yeah.
Ah, this is good. So why do you like this particular book?
There's like no polar bears on the Bear Island.
Can you read the blur then? Can you?
There were no polar bears left on the Bear Island. That's April's father tells her when his research takes them to the Arctic outpost for 6 months. But one night April catches a glimpse of something like
What is the word? Sorry, I just missed that out. Go on. Okay, carry on.
Distinctively, a bear-shaped looping across the horizon. A polar bear who shouldn't be here.
Who is hungry? Yeah, go on.
Hungry, lonely, and a long way from home. And a bear who is missing, just like April. As the unlikely bond grows, April is determined to save her friend. So begins the most important journey of her life.
That's very good. Thank you very much. Maybe later I will ask you to read a page from there if you have time. Yeah. So can you watch this short video clip to see what they say about reading?
I often get asked, why should I read more? Why would I bother reading a book when I can just watch a video summary of it? It's true, you can save some time this way, and there is nothing wrong with that. However, reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body, and you can't train your body by just watching YouTube videos. So let's get straight to the facts. Reading improves your focus and concentration. Reading, much like running or listening to music, can be a form of meditation. With all the distractions nowadays, people have really big problems with concentrating. Don't be one of them. In a single 5-minute span, the average person will divide their time between working on a task, checking email, chatting with a couple of people and using their smartphone. This type of behavior causes stress levels to rise and lowers our productivity. When you read a book, all your attention is focused on the story. The rest of the world is closed off and you immerse yourself in every fine detail you're absorbing. Try reading for 15 to 20 minutes before work and you'll be surprised at how much more focused you are once you get to the office. It's also a great relaxation technique. Have you ever felt so tense to the point you dreamt of escaping your life for a while? Surprise! You actually can. You don't need a plane ticket to the other side of the globe. A great book can take you all the way to another dimension. Many people overthink their problems when all they need is a break, so that they could go back to searching for a solution with a clear, relaxed mind. So you're stressed out? Then pick up the goddamn book. Research conducted in 2009 showed that reading is the most effective way to overcome stress, beating out old favorites such as listening to music, enjoying a cup of tea or coffee, or even taking a walk. Measured by evaluating heart rate and muscle tension, it took the study participants just 6 minutes to relax once they started turning pages. So when you lose yourself in a book, you can simply forget all your daily worries. That's assuming you aren't forced to read and aren't reading any heavy texts like legal papers. Scientific studies show that reading actually makes you smarter. Your body needs movement, that means your brain needs movement as well, and reading is the best workout for your mind. It's demanding in a neurological way, plus it requires concentration and intellectual activity. Mental stimulation can slow down the process of dementia and Alzheimer's disease, keeping your brain sharp as you age. Reading is healthy, just like a morning run, so find time for it. Also, everything you read fills your head with new bits of information, and you never know when it might come in handy. The more knowledge you have, the better equipped you are to tackle any challenge you'll ever face. Additionally, if you ever find yourself in dire circumstances, remember that although you might lose everything else, your job, your possessions, your money, even your health, your knowledge can never be taken from you.
ওকে প্রিয় দর্শক, আমরা একটা ছোট্ট ভিডিও ক্লিপ দেখে আসলাম রিডিং এর ব্যাপারে, যে রিডিং কতটুকু ইম্পর্টেন্ট। দে টকড অ্যাবাউট সাম প্রুভেন, সায়েন্টিফিক্যালি প্রুভেন ফ্যাক্ট, যেটা ওগুলো দেখালো যে রিডিংটা কতটুকু ইম্পর্টেন্ট, পার্টিকুলারলি ফ্রম ভেরি আর্লি এজ। It is very important to start reading, and I know our children, they do reading. The reading habit is a very good habit, and these children are talking about their reading skills and their reading habit as well. Now, I'm going to ask Jessica. Jessica, you got something here. Can you share? Yes, please. What is this book about?
This book is about two dodos called Beatrice and Beatrice. They were living on the Indian Ocean happily until two various sailors came and found out dodos are a creature. Now, dodos are a mythical creature, but in this book it seems real.
Very good. So why do you like this book?
Yes.
It's one of the favorite books, isn't it? This is very good. Now, you already showed. What about your book? Are these your books? Can I? Which one is yours? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why do you like this book? Can you hold the book this way? So yes, good.
So this is my favorite book because it's like very interesting,
Yes.
and it's very like interesting and fun.
Fun. Okay. So have you
Very
read the
fun
book?
to read.
So would you like to read one page from there?
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Choose the page and read.
Okay. I'm gonna choose
Yes,
the
go.
first. One day in the forest, a young bear cub found something he'd never seen before. Shyly, he touched it with his stubby paws. Plonk! The thing made an awful sound.
But your expression is very good, isn't it? You made noise. Thank you very much. On that one, I'll take a call. Assalamu alaikum দর্শক, পরিচিত কোনো মন্তব্য, কোনো প্রশ্ন? Thank you. You're live on air. Hello. দর্শক কথা বলুন, আমরা শুনছি।
হ্যালো,
Yes, please. আপনি কথা বলুন, আমরা শুনছি। Yes, please. ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম। আপনি কথা বলুন, টেলিভিশনের ভলিউমটা আপনি কমিয়ে কথা বলুন, প্লিজ। থ্যাংক ইউ।
can I take you to a mirror?
Yes, you can. Go ahead. But please don't look at that television. When you talk, you have to turn the television off or the volume down, please. So Amira is listening. Yeah,
Can
go
I
ahead.
take you to a mirror?
Yeah, Amira is there. Well, Amira, she was here, isn't it? Before. So Amira will be joining late. She was with us. She'll be joining next segment. Okay, then. Thank you very much. Thank you. So you have read that. So you read only one page. Would you like to read another page?
Sure.
Not sure? Couple, 2 pages? Off you go.
So,
The one you like. The one page or 2 you like.
so the page that I like.
These pictures are very nice. Off you go.
I know. So the city was.
Bit louder.
The city was everything he had hoped, but deep down, something tugged at the bear's heart. He missed the forest, he missed his own friends, he missed his home.
Wow, this is very good. Give a big round of applause. Come on. At least she did try. Thank you very much. Jessica, I know someone said who's going to recite a poem about reading. You like poem, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, go on. Get your poem out. Did you write this poem?
Yes.
It's your poem.
Mm-hmm.
So you do write poems sometimes. Am I right?
Yes.
Jessica. Okay,
This
Jessica.
poem is called Reading Out Loud. The voice in my head when I need to myself is a mix of my mom and a teacher who knew that reading out loud glues people together. I have a book. May I read it with you? For if we share words the way people break bread, your voice will join in when I read in my head.
You better close. Come on. Okay, where did you write this poem? Where did you write this poem? Where did you write that?
I wrote this poem because I think that people should know how that reading out loud is very important, and it will help your.
Did you write this poem this year, or?
Yes.
Yeah, this year.
Mhm.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. Amira, I know you showed me your book, so would you like to choose a page from your book, maybe to read, to show us?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Well,
Chapter 1.
chapter 1. That's good. Off you go.
The letter.
Bit louder.
April Wood came to face to face with the polar bear exactly 3 weeks after she had arrived on Bear Island. But before that, she had to get Bear Island in the first place, and journey began approximately 4 months later. Up until that point, there had been a normality to April's everyday life. Although she was the first to admit it was a rather odd kind of normality. Her father worked as a scientist in nearby university, where he spent days researching weather patterns. Like the weather, he came and left the house at the most unpredictable of times. Sometimes he'd get home at 11 p.m. or he would just leave when he got home from school. He worked random weekends but would have 3 days off in the week. Even then, he would shut himself in his study and bury his face in old, dusty books with writing so tiny it made your eyes hurt just to read them. When April brought him a pot of tea or his dinner, he would shake his head, take his glasses off and look at her curiously, as if he had completely forgotten he had a daughter. Oh, he would say, "Thank you, April." Then he would put his head back down to the top of his pen and would gently close the study door behind her. April was only 4 when her mother died, and whenever she thought of her, it was like thinking of a lovely summer holiday.
Thank you very much. Off you go. Give a big round of applause. Come on, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you, Amira, for your beautiful reading. On that note, can I take a call? Someone is calling us. Assalamu alaikum, দর্শক, পরিচিত কোনো মন্তব্য, কোনো প্রশ্ন?
Hello,
Hello.
this is Farhan.
Yes. Go ahead.
I would just like to say that all the young ones are doing very well, and especially Amira Ali. Her
Thank you
reading
very
was
much.
excellent. So were
Excellent.
all the others. It's her cousin.
Thank you very much, your cousin. Yeah, Amira. Where is Amira? Here. Your cousin called. Thank you very much for your very encouraging call. Really appreciate that. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. Now, you already read this book, yeah? So do you have a page to share with us?
Yeah.
A very special page.
My favorite page is this page.
Yes.
She asked like why is she moving to like this place and why is it called Bear Island?
I think this is very interesting. Come on.
Why is it called Bear Island? She asked. Over dinner that evening, she had came home and spent the rest of the day in front of the fire warming up. If there were no polar bears here, Dad finally put together his logbooks and they were sitting by the side of the sofa eating their dinner straight from a can. It was only one day, but unspoken agreement as they decided that the plates, bowls were an unnecessary addition for mealtime. He put a beef stew on the floor and adjusted his position so he faced her. Because a long time ago, the island was full of bears. So the bear, it was really cool, Bear Island, because of the bears. April asked the light to have his full attention. Maybe it was just a made-up name. No, it's real, Dad said, to be pleased to able to share his knowledge. It dates back to 1596, when killing of a polar bear took place on the island. Fought with every bear for 2 hours, eventually killing them.
Okay, very good. Can I give a big round of applause? Come on. Beautiful reading. Thank you very much. In a minute, we'll go to a short break. So one of you will go and take rest, come back later on, and then I'm going to bring other person in. Yeah, so I'll let you know. And think about other thing. I will ask all of you to give some good tips about reading. Someone wants to, you'll encourage people like your age, those that are watching program, later on I'll ask you this question, to give them little tips about reading. Maybe the way you do reading. Yes, you can give them some good tips. Do you go to the library? Who goes to the library? Who goes to the idea store? Tower Hamlets. You go to the idea store?
No, I go to the library.
You go to the library.
I go to
and you have school library as well, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why do you think it's important to go to the library to get some books? Why do you think that?
I think that it's important because sometimes you might not get a book from the class because maybe the books have been talking about all the children in your class, so you don't have any more. So if you go to the library, there are going to be even more
Sorry about this.
Selection.
This fly is disturbing you anyway.
Selection of books, and everyone's not going to be taking all of them because there's a lot of books in the library, and in the class there might be a little bit, and the library has all kinds of books, non-fiction, fantasy,
yes,
and fiction, so you can choose whatever book you want, and at class you may not have any books of those, you may only have fiction.
So this is very good. প্রিয় দর্শক, আমরা কথা বলছি আমাদের টপিক রিডিং। আমাদের একটা ছোট্ট বিরতির পর আবার দেখা হচ্ছে, আমাদের সাথেই থাকবেন। প্রিয় দর্শক, বিরতির পর আবার এডুকেশন আওয়ারে আমরা কথা বলছি। আমাদের আজকের টপিক রিডিং। আমরা বেছে নিয়েছি কথা বলার জন্য রিডিং এর ব্যাপারে। রিডিং ইজ সো ইম্পর্টেন্ট ফ্রম ভেরি আর্লি এজ। আই হ্যাভ 4-5 children. They are from primary school, year 3 and year 5. They are talking about their reading habits and importance of reading, as well as they are sharing their favorite books. So ATN Bangla, you can ask your program live broadcast to Sky Channel 779. We are on Facebook and YouTube. Do share our program. You can watch our program on ATN app as well. Our website www.atnbanglauk.tv. So ashun amra alochonay chole jai. On my far right, Inaya Rahman, welcome back, Inaya. Thank you. And here next to me, Jessica Muhammad. Jessica, welcome back. And Amira Ali, welcome back. And finally, Inaya Hussain, welcome back. So, we have been talking about reading, importance of reading, your favorite books, different kind of genre, fiction, non-fiction, all these kind of books. And you have been doing wonderful. You have been telling fantastic things. Now, I'm coming to you, Inaya Rahman. So, do you have any favorite books?
I do. I have something called the Story Treehouse book.
Yes.
So what it is, so there's two characters that make a tree house, and then they tell us about it, and then something happens, like adventure or like anything like that.
But you got some books here. What kind of books are they? You got books here? Is it Roald Dahl or who? Okay. So would you like to talk about these two books?
Yes.
Your favorite ones? Both of them?
Yes.
And it would be good to read maybe Blair?
The Black.
Yeah? Figure?
Oliver grew up in a family of explorers, but his biggest adventure is about to begin. A delightful told, beautiful tale to national hairdressing, beautiful salty water pyramid, and fantastic seaweed. So this is my kind of book.
Okay, that's very good. And what's the next one, other one?
The ponies are trapped in time. Bess, the highway pony, loves her life of crime, but can Olivia and Eliza help break the spell that is making her so naughty and bring her back to the stables.
That's very nice. So would you recommend these two books to other people? Would you recommend, just to say, if you want to persuade someone to read these books, what are you going to say?
They're very fun.
Fun? Okay.
And
good.
they're very like they go on adventures, and they it's very interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
And there's lots of pictures, and it's very
Wow,
exciting.
This is very good. This is very good. Excellent. Well said. And we have been talking earlier about different kind of reading in school. So what kind of reading do you do in school?
I do accelerated reader. I do shared reading, guided reading.
And do you do independent reading as
Yes.
well? Yes. Now, other thing I know, some schools they have got like their story tell the story through pictures. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you do that as well?
Yes.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about this.
So we, like in English, we could make a map, and then we could speak it out, like how we're gonna write it, like as a story.
This is very good, isn't it? By looking at the pictures, you can
make a
tell the story.
Yes.
You can do the story map, and the story map, when you look at the story map, you can make up your stories, isn't it?
Yes.
This is very good. Excellent, excellent. Well said. Amira, I'll come to you. You have something else there I can see. Very nice. What are they? Talk about these.
This is
Can you
artwork
get one
that
more?
I do.
Yeah, off you go. What are they?
This is artwork that I do. This is a drawing of Medina, where in our religion sometimes we go to a place called Saudi Arabia, and in Saudi Arabia you can see black stone, and
Do you know
sometimes
what do Muslims call it? It's called
Kaaba.
yes, Kaaba. Off you go.
And sometimes we go to Medina and we see this mosque, and our Prophet Muhammad
Peace
sallallahu
be
alaihi
upon. Yeah,
wasallam.
good, good.
He was that was his mosque, and he was buried inside of the Green Dome.
Wow. Have you been there?
I think so. I've been there.
You've been there?
I have been.
You think so? Okay, you've been there. Okay, very, very good.
And
Do you know when people go there? We call it, what do you call it? Have you heard the word?
Pilgrim.
Pilgrimage. Have you heard this word? In
Yes.
English, we call Hajj. Yeah? Very good.
Hajj
Hajj or
is-
pilgrimage.
Is where you
So the word pilgrimage. Pilgrimage to Makkah. Yeah? Off you go.
there's two different things. It's Hajj, Umrah, or like if you're visiting, and Umrah is where you go there, and sometimes when people go to Saudi Arabia, they walk around the Kaaba 7 times, and they kiss the Kaaba, and when you touch the Kaaba, your sins are forgiven.
Wow. Well said. Beautifully you just said that. Thank you very much. So other one is the same as this one?
Other one is a girl where we were not allowed to draw eyes in Islam, and so I drew a
But your
flower.
drawing is beautiful, isn't it? Are you a good artist? You are?
Yeah.
Definitely very good artist. Off you go.
It's where it shows the beauty of a hijab.
Beauty of hijab. Excellent. I can see the beautiful color coded. Thank you very much. And at the bottom it says love, isn't it?
Yes.
Beautiful. Well said. Thank you very much. Thank you, Amira. Now, what else would you like to share, madam? You tell. Inaya Hussain. Anaya Hussain.
So,
What other kind of books do you read? Or when you go to borrow from the library, what other kind of books do you
I
borrow?
read like interesting books that are like Avengers book. Something that is interesting and like Avengers book. I read that because like it's very interesting, and some books don't have Avengers and it's quite boring.
Boring,
Yeah.
okay. I have got a couple of books here. Maybe I can give you whether you would like to, because these are from school. I can show you. This is called Little Tiger and the Fire. So, would you like to read this book?
Yeah.
Yes? Maybe a few pages, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, this is my book. Okay.
It's orange level.
Okay, off you go.
Okay. Long ago, Uncle Tiger loved to cook, and Little Tiger loved his cooking.
Carry on reading a few pages.
But one day, the cooking fire went out. Uncle Tiger hurried to the village to get some wood. When the villagers saw the tiger, they all ran away. I only want some wood for my fire, Tiger pleaded. Uncle Tiger went home without any wood, but he had a good idea. Little Tiger, the villagers are scared of me. You must go to get the wood and hurry, I'm hungry. So Little Tiger set off, but he stopped to play with some monkeys. When he did reach the village, he forgot what he'd come for. A bowl of milk, said one of the villagers. A fresh fish, asked another. Somewhere soft to sleep, another guessed. Perhaps, purred the tiger. Meanwhile, Uncle Tiger was getting hungrier. Where was Little Tiger? He went to look for him. Uncle Tiger prowled through the village until he found Little Tiger fast asleep. Little Tiger, he roared, you are not a tiger, you are a cat. Perhaps, yawned Little Tiger. So Uncle Tiger went home and ate his dinner raw. So soon all the tigers got used to eating raw meat. And cats
got used to living with people and enjoying their cooking.
Excellent, excellent. Give a big round of applause. Come on. You read beautifully. I like that. You are a cat when you said that. You are a cat. You are a cat. And tiger is a cat. They are in the cat family.
Yeah,
isn't
they
it?
are tigers are. They
Yeah.
are big,
different
big.
type
They're
of
big
cats.
cat.
Yeah,
isn't
they're
it?
big,
Little
big
cat.
cat.
And when you see a little cat is sitting the same way.
A little cat
They
is
look
a
like
kitten.
a normal cat when they're born, but when they turn older, they start to get a different look.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So thank you very much. So I have to go to a short break in a minute, and I will have a final sort of segment, and maybe I have to say goodbye to one of you in a minute. So maybe Amira, I will say goodbye to you. Yeah. Would you like to say to people, those that are watching the program tonight, about reading? Anything would you like to say?
To always read, and because reading makes your brain bigger, and think about in your future when you have a job and someone asks you a question about reading, and if you don't know, it's not good, and if you do know, it's very, very good. And if you don't do shared reading or guided reading or accelerated reading in your school, I recommend you asking your teacher or anyone else in your class to start doing guided reading or accelerated reader.
This is very good. Well said. Thank you very much. Make sure you say thanks to your parents as well. Okay. প্রিয় দর্শক, আমরা কথা বলছি আজকের টপিক রিডিং। আমাদের একটা ছোট্ট বিরতিতে যেতে হবে। বিরতির পর আবারও দেখা হচ্ছে। আমাদের সাথেই থাকবে। প্রিয় দর্শক, বিরতির পর আবার এডুকেশন আমরা কথা বলছি আমাদের আজকের টপিক রিডিং। উই আর ফোকাসিং অন রিডিং, অ্যান্ড রিডিং ইজ so important from very early age, and children do reading, they love reading, different kind of reading they do in school. And here in the panel, 4 or 5 children, they are from primary school, year 3, year 5, they are sharing their thoughts and their reflection about reading, and they are talking about their favorite books. They already read parts of the book as well. So today's topic is about reading. On my far right, Inaya Rahman, you will come back again. Inaya, thank you very much. And Jessica is sitting next to me on my right. Here on my left, Hafsa Ahmed. Hafsa, welcome back. And finally, Inaya Hussein. Beautiful name. Thank you very much. Now I'll come to you, Inaya Rahman. We have been talking about books. Obviously, you shared your favorite books as well. But I would like to ask you one thing. Okay. About reading, we talked about the story map, we talked about the vocab, we talked about other reading skills as well. Now, if I ask you to tell people 3 things, 3 good tips, tips you can give to people like your age, what are you going to say about reading? 3 things you're going to say, 3 important things about reading.
That it could help you with reading, and when you need to go somewhere and you need to read something, it'll help you. And also with your reading, also it'll give you knowledge. And if you don't read that much, it wouldn't help you. Like when you go somewhere, and you could just read something over there and you know it.
Thank you. When you are very young, like in nursery and year 1,
Yes.
your age, I mean, I know you're in year 3. Can you remember you used to do some phonics work? Phonics?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
is it helpful that when you use reading, some strategies? What kind of strategies do you use if you don't know, if you can't read a word, or if you don't understand something? What do you do?
So what we do, we can use our phonics, something called syllable chunks. So it's when we break it down easily. And the last one we do is little words and big words. So sometimes there could be words that have words in one big word.
Okay, small words and big words.
Yes.
Okay, and also phonics knowledge. Yes, phonics knowledge. And if you don't understand a sentence or word, what do you do?
We
use like prefix and like suffix. It's like when like there's a word that like tells you like not now. There's in like a word like retry, like there's a re, and it makes it has like a meaning to do like but like do it again.
Okay, all right. But sometimes, when you read or reread the word, sentence, and sentence before and after. Is it read the sentence before, read the sentence after, isn't it? Sometimes you do that. On that note, can I take a call? Assalamu alaikum, দর্শক, পরিচয় দিয়ে কোনো মন্তব্য, কোনো প্রশ্ন? হ্যাঁ, দর্শক কথা বলুন, আমরা শুনছি। আপনার টেলিভিশনের ভলিউম কিন্তু একদম কমিয়ে দিতে হবে, অথবা আমরা শুনবো না, অথবা can you go to a different room please when you make phone calls? Sorry, দর্শক, আপনার টেলিভিশনের ভলিউমটা কমিয়ে দিন please. We can't take call. If you would like to talk to us, can you turn the television volume down when you speak?
Hello.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. কথা বলুন, আমরা শুনছি। Sorry, you have to go away from the TV room, then you make a phone call. Or you turn the television volume down.
Yes, I am away from the TV.
Yes, who would like to talk? Sorry. Okay. When you make a phone call, make sure your television, you are not looking at the television. They will interrupt. Thank you. So what you said is fantastic, isn't it? Like the strategies you use, when you read. And also, I have got a couple of books here. I'm going to show another book here. Can you read the title of this book?
A Caribbean Dozen.
Have you seen this one before?
No.
No? Okay. This is like a poem actually. And I would like you to read a poem. I like quite a few. You haven't read that poem. Okay, so I can see whether you can read this one, whether you can. Off we go. This one is the mummy on this side.
Mummy, hey, mummy.
Louder, please.
Mummy, hey, mummy, bet you can't guess what happened right after one bath over and shampooed my hair. Good for you, dumpling. You're finished. That's something. Now you will need some pajamas to wear. Mummy, oh mummy, I can't wait to tell you. I combed out my hair and then I brushed all my teeth. I'm proud of you, precious. You do look delicious. Go to the drawer and get your socks for your feet. Mummy, please, mummy, look here in my mouth. When I flossed like you told me, my jaw tooth fell out.
Okay, give her a bit of applause. Come on. You haven't read this one before, isn't it? Yeah, this is the first time. Thank you very much. Hold this book. প্রিয় দর্শক, আমরা কথা বলছি রিডিং এর বিষয় নিয়ে। আমাদের এডুকেশন, and reading is so important. And these young children, they are sharing their thoughts, reflections, their ideas, their knowledge about reading, and they are so good. They are sharing lots of ideas about reading, different kinds of reading they do in school, and importance of reading as well. They are talking about. আমাদের একটা ছোট্ট বিরতি যেতে হবে। বিরতির পর আবারও দেখা হচ্ছে। আমাদের সাথেই থাকবেন। you. Okay, প্রিয় দর্শক, বিরতি পর আমরা এডুকেশন আওয়ারে আমাদের এডুকেশন আজকের টপিক রিডিং। We're talking about reading. I have 4 wonderful guests. They're from primary school and they're sharing about their thoughts, their reflections, and also they're talking about their reading habits. On my far right, Inaya Rahman, welcome back. And on my right here, Jessica Muhammad, welcome back. On my left here, Hafsa Ahmed, welcome back. And finally, on my far left there, Inaya Hussain, welcome back. Now, Jessica, I'll come to you. You have some good certificates to share.
I have 6
Okay, go on. You can start one at a time.
So first, I have the first certificate is from winning a reading champion.
Reading champion. So you are reading champion. What it says there? The certificate is awarded to. Oh, that's very good. Excellent.
The next one is from the Bangladesh High Commissioners. It's because I won first place for art.
Thank you very much. This is very good. Excellent.
The next one is INTP.
I mean, you can show some of them here. I mean, I know it's been difficult to show on the screen. Yeah, Rafika.
The next one is from INTP Certificate of Achievement. The certificate is for an art competition.
Yes, good. Thank you.
Another one is from martial arts.
Martial arts. You do martial arts.
Yeah, yellow belt.
Excellent. This is very good. Jessica, excellent.
The next one is from Udichi.
Udiji Shilpi Gusti.
Yes.
Okay, good. I know Udiji Shilpi Gusti. Thank you very much.
And the next one is for it's a certificate for participating in a book fair.
Book fair. Okay. So book fair. Sorry. Book fair. Yeah, that's good. Excellent. Okay. So, any of you can read or talk in Bengali?
Oh, I can talk in Bangla.
You can talk in Bengali.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Can I? Okay. So, can I ask you a question in
Yes.
Bengali?
Yes, of course.
Go on. Hafsa, তোমার নাম কি? হাফসা আহমেদ। তুমি কোন ক্লাসে পড়ো?
I read like in year 3.
Year 3. You understood, you answered in English, isn't it? And what about yourself?
আমার নাম Jessica Mohammed. আমি year 5
Beautiful, well said, beautiful. So we are coming to the end of the program, but we'll be talking about the final thing. I have got few books here. Walking the Bridge of Your Nose. This is a nice book I took actually, and I'd like someone to read. You can choose. Maybe I can ask you if you would like to. Okay, sound bites. Is that okay to read this and this part as well? Thank you very much. When you ready, and louder, please.
Sound bites. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper copper coffee pot. You can believe it or not, but I just want a cup of coffee in a proper coffee pot. Tin coffee pots or iron coffee pots are no use to me if I can't have a proper cup of coffee. In a proper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. You can have fried fresh fish, fried fresh fried fish, fresh fish fried, or fish fresh fried.
You have your applause. Come on. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well read. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum দর্শক, পরিচয় দিকে মন্তব্য কোনো প্রশ্ন? Hello. If you look at the television and if you speak at the same time, it will interrupt. So you have to turn the television volume down when you speak, please. You're live on air at ATN Bangla. Assalamu alaikum. কথা বলুন।
This is a question for Inaya.
Inaya, yes, go ahead.
Hi, assalamu alaikum, Mama. So I just want to ask,
You're answering.
what tips would you give to young children like Hannah and Umar to encourage them to read more often?
Did you hear that? So what kind of good tips you can give to young people, yeah? Like your mama mentioned
Hannah
that
and Omar.
to encourage them to read more and more. Off you go.
So what you can do is
Thank you. Very good question.
what you can do is you can read one book, and if you didn't like it, you could choose another one, and you can see if what books you like, and you can read the blurb, or you can read one page of it. You can look at the pictures, and also what you can do is you can read the whole entire book, and if you like it, you could find more books like that. Like if I liked adventure books, I'll read one and see if I like it, and then I'll read another one if I do like it.
Absolutely. And reading habit is very important from very early age, isn't it?
Yes.
And if you go to library, like idea store, you can borrow in one go 10 books you can borrow. Do you know that?
Yeah.
With idea. If you,
With only one card.
yes, you can, with one card you can borrow 10 books.
One little card.
And every day, do you read every single day at home?
Yeah.
Yes. And do you know it is recommended to read at least minimum
20.
at your age at least 20 minutes every day. At least
At least 20 minutes.
before going to sleep. Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can read to your mom and dad or to your siblings.
Or your mum
Yes.
or dad can read it to you.
To you as well. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's how you learn, and with the words you could learn with the words.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah,
telling
that's how
so
you
many great
learn.
things. Yes. So we are coming towards the end of the program. I'm going to ask every single person to give some good tips about reading. Okay?
Okay.
What you said just a minute ago. I'm going to start from you first. What kind of good things you can say about reading so that other will be interested to read books from very early age?
So first you should read like the books that are easy, and then when you grow older and older, you should like read books that are hard for you. So and then you find it like not easy and hard. And
Okay,
when you
sorry.
read it a lot,
Sorry about this.
if you read the hard ones and easy ones a lot, your brain will grow bigger.
Yes.
And you
Thank
learn
you. Good
more.
tips. You are still smiling. What tips would you like to give to other people?
A tip is that never read a book that's a higher age for you, or you might not understand. Maybe read the books that are for your age, so you understand more and you get more knowledge.
Thank you very much. Hafsa, what tips would you like to give? Don't touch it. What tips would you like to give to others?
So if you don't understand a word or two, you should maybe read the sentence before or the page before, because if you don't skip like sentences and pages, you wouldn't understand the story mostly, and maybe be like lots of mistakes, and your grammar might be bad if you don't read it.
I know you are talking lots about grammar. Important, isn't it? Grammar is important. And adjectives, verb, adverb, noun, all these proper noun, fronted adverbial, all this kind of thing you have to use in writing and reading as well, isn't it? So thank you to all of you.
You're welcome.
For coming today to talk about reading, your reading skills, and you gave a lot of good tips. Make sure when you go home, you give special thanks to your parents, yes, your dad and mom.
Yes.
And you have been wonderful sitting with me today on Education Hour. ধন্যবাদ in Bengali, or thank you very much. প্রিয় দর্শক, আমরা কথা বললাম, আমাদের আজকের টপিক ছিল রিডিং। আমরা চুজ করলাম রিডিং এর জন্য যে রিডিং ইজ সো ইম্পর্টেন্ট ফর এ চাইল্ড টু স্টার্ট ভেরি আর্লি in his or her life, and they can develop their vocabulary, and this way they can extend their writing skills, speaking skills, listening skills, all the skills they can develop. But reading is so important from nursery, from pre-nursery, from year 1, year 2, year 3. Most children here, about 5 children that talk today, 4 of them, they're in year 3, 1 is in year 5, and they talked their habits about reading. It is so important. They can develop their reading skills from very early age. And also different strategies they talked about the different genre, fiction, non-fiction as well. আপনারা বাচ্চাদেরকে এনকারেজ করবেন, আপনাদের শিশুদেরকে এনকারেজ করবেন, লাইব্রেরিতে নিয়ে যাবেন, টাওয়ার হ্যামলেটসে আইডিয়া স্টোর আছে, স্কুলের লাইব্রেরি থেকে বুক বড় করবেন, অ্যাটলিস্ট এভরি সিঙ্গল ডে এট ইয়াং এজ 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 25 minutes তারা যেন রিড করে। এই প্রত্যাশা আমরা বিদায় নিচ্ছি। ভালো থাকবেন, সুন্দর থাকবেন। Assalamu alaikum.